Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to Tint and You, a space where we celebrate growing minds, conscious parenting, and conversation that truly make a difference, not just for children, but for families as a whole. Today's session is extra special because we are talking about something every parent wishes for, very differently confident, emotionally strong, and happy children, but without pressure, comparison, or screens taking over their childhood. What if just 5 minutes a day could help children understand their emotions, build gratitude, and discover their inner confidence? Sounds beautiful, right? Well, the brilliant mind who turned this idea into a joyful adventure has joined us today. She is the creator behind the January Adventure Journal, a unique concept that transforms daily habits into fun quests for children, making growth feel like play instead of just responsibility. So, parents, educators, and everyone who believes childhood should be a joyful journey and meaningful journey, stay with us because today's conversation might just change the way you look at your child's daily routine. Let's welcome Sakshi ma'am with lots of love and energy. Welcome Sakshi ma'am on the platform Tint and You.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here with Tint and Hugh because their philosophy actually truly resonates my heart. Presence over pressure. Like parent child bonding and honest, meaningful conversation is something I actually deeply believe into. And because we slow down and we stay present with our children, and that's where the real impact begins. So I'm really glad I'm having this conversation together today. Thank you so much.
थैंक यू सो मच मैम एंड इट्स सच अ प्लेजर क्योंकि जनवरी का जब टाइम था एंड व्हेन आई वाज रीडिंग योर जर्नल थिंग एंड आई रियलाइज दैट एवरीवन इज बिजी टेकिंग रेजोल्यूशंस एज अ पेरेंट
Right.
एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग मतलब जो छोटे बच्चे होते हैं दे के नॉट रेजोनेट विद इट बट यू आर वर्किंग ऑन चिल्ड्रन एज वेल such a
Right.
beautiful thing and that's the time I when I thought that let's come together and choose this conversation where parenting is like where parenting feels easy, it feels
Correct.
connected. So thank you
Right.
so much and I really wanted to ask you one thing. What inspired you to create the January Adventure Journal? Was there a personal moment or a child behind this idea?
Well, honestly, the inspiration came just from a pattern I was noticing over and over again. Like with parents, I talk to a lot of parents, and so many of them would tell me, my child is very smart, but they are not so confident for in speaking.
Right.
And someone says that my daughter knows a lot, but she freezes in real situations. And
Absolutely.
that actually made me pause and think about it because I strongly believe children just don't learn from one big lesson.
Right.
They actually learn through repetition of small, meaningful actions.
Right.
So, academically, all children are already getting plenty of repetition for so many things
Absolutely.
like they practice maths every day,
Right.
they revise spellings every day, they prepare for tests every day.
Yeah.
But where exactly this repetition of noticing about their emotions, reflecting about their day, where is that? Recognizing their own effort, where is that going? There is nothing for that. So learning, actually in my opinion, learning becomes when we do this in a repetitive way, in a
Yeah.
repetitive meaningful actions. So
Absolutely.
that's where this gap actually really inspired me to create this January journal.
Wow. So
And this was
amazing.
actually yeah, there was just one child actually, because of that repetitive patterns I have observed, this gap actually made me think and make this journal.
Yes, so we all are parents and we can relate to this so much because today morning I was talking to my son and he had this annual presentation on Thursday and he said कि मैम ने मुझे तो बोला था कि तुम स्पीक कर लो डांस रहने दो बट आई वाज सेइंग मैं स्पीक नहीं कर सकता मैम आई जस्ट डू डांस so
Correct.
like I can relate to it when you're talking about it like daily habits people can People, like children, are confident, but still there is one slow, motion where they get stuck. So yes,
Yeah.
I can relate to it. And you call it a character vitamin. I love that phrase, character vitamin. Never heard about it. So what does
Right.
that mean to you as a parent and as an educator?
Well, that's exactly, I mean, like for me, uh, physical, like they physical vitamins, they don't show results overnight.
Right,
Okay. Characters doesn't build in one lecture or with one motivational talk.
right.
It builds through small, repetitive, intentional moments. And
Yes.
as a parent and an educator, I have seen this very clearly that you cannot teach confidence in one sitting.
Right.
So, but you need to do thorough daily micro experiences where child reflects, child tries and notices their own progress, and they should feel emotionally safe.
Yes.
And that's what this journal is designed to do. It is not loud. It actually works quietly in the background, just like a vitamin works inside the body.
Yes.
So, over the weeks, you start noticing subtle but powerful shifts. And
Mm.
actually, the child pauses a little more.
Yeah.
He or she expresses a little better,
Yeah.
recovers a little faster with
Yeah.
their mistakes. So, this is the real character building, in my opinion, and this is why I call it character vitamin.
So very nice. And January, I know, I remember 2025, when I started feeling a little motivated, and I started with a selfie pattern throughout
Right.
2025, with a hashtag self love, and that wondered like brilliantly for me. I realized in January 2026, when I thought, "Arey wow!" matlab, every time I am posting a selfie and I'm writing self love, and it was actually working for me. So
Right.
January is usually about goals and pressures. Why do
Right.
you choose adventure instead? मतलब ये एक adventurous journey है with children,
Right.
because there are so many hierarchies we have to go through, and there are so many works which need to be prioritized. So why do you choose adventure?
See, actually, yes. January is usually the month of goals and resolutions and honestly pressure.
Yes.
So I personally don't want to go in that direction. Matlab, you know, children don't grow under pressure. That's what my understanding is. They grow best in engagement and curiosity.
Yes.
And that's why I was very, very conscious. I consciously chose the word adventure because when something feels like a goal, children feels evaluated.
Mm.
And I personally don't want that they should feel again we are getting evaluated for something again.
Right.
So when something is like an adventure, children are feeling more invited, more excited to do that.
Right.
So that's where the adventure begins. So I it adventure word itself means curiosity, participation, ownership, and most importantly, joyful effort. So
Yes.
instead of just thinking, oh no, one more thing I have to complete, the child actually feels, oh, let's see what's
Huh.
today's adventure is all about.
Right.
So this actually makes them feel more confident, resilient,
Yeah.
and without any pressure. So that's why I chose
Absolutely.
the word.
Wow, so beautiful. The thought behind this adventure journal is so beautiful, and I never thought this way. So you have a platform, Kids Success Path, and I have been, following you. Every Sunday, you take this small storytelling sessions, and such beautiful ones. Every kid wants to speak something, and you are entertaining every small little words they have to say. So I really want to appreciate you for that. It was so wonderful watching it
Thank you.
also. So
Yeah.
yes, the journal, today's children, they feel a lot, but
Right.
often they don't have words for it. Like, why is it emotional vocabulary so important at a very early age? As soon as we start, I have been watching small little toddlers going to play zones with mommy. So earlier I used to feel कि क्या जरूरत है इसकी, but उसकी जरूरत है, पर क्यों है? I want to know it from you, ma'am.
Well, in again, when we really observe children today, one things I actually feel is that they have a lot of feelings going on, but they don't have the language to explain what is actually happening inside them. And
Right.
when a child cannot name the feeling, they just cannot manage it, what they feel.
Right.
Most children operate with very limited emotional words. Like
Right.
when you ask, Kya hua? I'm fine.
Mm.
Then I'm just angry. And
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but inside their experience is much more layered,
Right.
and they may be nervous about school. They might feel left out by a friend, or they're quietly overwhelmed with some situation, or
Mhm.
simply tried in ways actually they don't want to understand. Like,
Yes.
so this is why emotional vocabulary was, it's very very important at early age, because it is so powerful.
Right.
Language creates awareness, and this awareness creates regulation,
Right.
right? And this is where beautiful psychological truth I believe in, like when you name it, you can actually tame it.
Right.
So I believe in that too much.
Yeah.
And the moment child moves from saying that I just feel bad, or I think I feel nervous, or I feel kind of not happy for particular situation,
Mm.
something shifts inside their brain.
Yes.
This thinking brain activity activates the emotional intensity,
Yes.
and it actually softens, and it regulates, and the regulation inside them begins more clearly.
Yes.
And this is the real foundation of emotional intelligence in kids.
Wow. And as you were talking, one, memory came just reflected when I took my son to his skating competition for the first time. He was down with fever and he still wanted to participate. We told him not to participate because he was so ill and so low on energy, but he wanted to participate. And still have that video where I told, like, I was asking him, कि आहान आपको कैसा फील हो रहा है? He was saying, I'm very excited, but mama, I am feeling a little nervous too. And yes, so he could speak that. And it's such a beautiful thing when if a parent is talking to a child on a regular basis, and if he can
That
speak what he is actually feeling, it is very easy to communicate with the child.
right,
Yes.
actually.
So it is same for the parents as well. Parents, I always tell to all my viewers, watching this, parents, please speak out. Don't keep everything inside you. It wouldn't help you in any way. Speak if you're feeling low. Speak if you are high on energy. Speak if you want to go out, or speak when you just want to remain silent. So here
Correct.
comes the mood and weather check-in.
Yeah.
It is such a simple idea, but how does it
Mhm.
help children as well as parents regulate emotions?
Right. So actually, we are not asking children to write long emotional paragraphs,
Right.
because we don't want that.
Yeah.
Instead, we are building awareness through tiny, repeatable check-ins.
Yes.
Like first, it builds daily emotional awareness.
Yes.
Every morning and evening, the child just pauses and checks in how I'm
Mm.
feeling today.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
what is my morning mood in
Yeah.
way?
Yeah.
Like that pause itself is building self connection.
Right.
And remember the core philosophy
Yes.
for Kids Success Path here is that at Kids Success Path, we always believe that children learn through repetition,
Yeah.
and this happens daily.
Yeah.
Awareness becomes a habit. This is what we believe. We believe. And
Yes.
second, it reduces emotional overwhelm.
Yes.
After opening about it, they start to become aware about it,
Yeah.
and this leads to getting control over their own overall situation.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
that's what, yeah, that is
Yeah.
how we this mood and weather check-ins works.
Yeah, so the parents to the toddlers, I want to, tell you that there are so many things available these days online also, but you can make
Right.
the small sheets where you have emoticons of happy, angry, sad, and
Correct.
sleepy, and hungry, and what not, and you can just play around with the kid on the random moments, and it feels such, it feels so good and relieved when you talk about it. And then the result comes after 2 3 years of age, when child starts to understand every
Understand and
emotions and he start talking
correct.
about it.
Right,
So
right.
yes, yes, this should be, built. And many parents say my child doesn't open up. This we were talking earlier also.
Yeah.
So how can small daily rituals change that? Like I always obviously spoke about the mood boards, but again, I would want to ask you, ma'am.
So, for this, I always say this very gently that children really open up because of one big emotional conversation. They will open up because if they feel repetitive emotional safety.
Yeah,
So, if every time a child shares something, we most of the time jump into fixing,
yeah,
correct it quickly, or
yeah.
react very strongly.
Yes,
And then the child quietly learns that this might not be the safe space to share my
right,
thoughts.
right.
So this journal beautifully creates this predictable daily ritual like morning reflection, evening wrap up, and same calm rhythm. Over time, the child brain actually starts trusting this
Exactly.
space, and something subtle but very powerful begins to happen with the child.
Right.
Children start saving their own thoughts with in the journal time.
Ah,
And parents actually often tell me that I don't know what changed, but my child has started to talk more or
yeah,
to open up more.
yeah.
And what changed was not the child. What changed was the consistency of the space, of the safe space.
Yes.
And this consistency actually build trust faster than any lecture can ever can.
Ah,
That's the thing.
absolutely, absolutely. And I
Right.
remember again, one of my cousins, she had a very small baby, and she used to say, वो बहुत shy feel करती थी, and then every time she used to go behind her back, and she earlier पहले first थोड़े दिन तो वो बहुत panic हो जाती थी. उसके बाद she started communicating. She said, "Okay, Avya,
Mhm.
you are not feeling good. Okay, tell me what are you feeling?" And she used to tell the
Right.
other child, अच्छा ठीक है, एक बार उसको don't bug her or don't talk with her. Let me ask what is she feeling, and then maybe
Right.
within 5 to 10 minutes she'll get comfortable. So it's okay. Every child is different and every child is special. They will take their own sweet time to open up, to communicate, to be friendly, and it's
Right.
absolutely okay. So the journal which we are talking about, the journal needs just 5 minutes a day, as you were saying. So why is less actually more for children?
So this is one of the biggest mindset shifts we need as parents. So we often actually assume that if something is important, we must take a lot of time doing that. But with children, the opposite is often make more sense.
Yes.
So children don't resist growth, they resist overload.
Yeah.
That is one thing parents should understand. Today's child is already mentally full.
Yeah.
School, homework, classes, and constant instructions. Like
Right.
when we add one more long activity,
Uh,
even if it's valuable, the brain goes into quite resistance that I don't want to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But 5 minutes actually feels more safe, more doable,
Mm.
and it doesn't trigger their overwhelm in their mind.
Yes.
And here, exactly where the core philosophy again comes in, which we at Kid Success Path feel in, that children learns best through repetition of small actions.
Yes.
And this short ritual done daily builds neural pathways. One long session done occasionally builds pressure and inconsistency, which we don't believe in.
Right.
And that's why this journal intentionally designed is just to be just 5 minutes, and it will create a lot of overall it will build the identity, helps children in so many ways.
Yeah, yeah. So a small 5 minute journal can make a difference. And
Yeah.
the journal has activities like Super Suit or Jar of Awesome, which sounds like
Right.
very playful. What deeper
Right.
skills are they building through that?
Well, these activities are actually just there for kids to be themselves.
Yeah,
They are not pointing them to in any direction,
right.
but they are there so that they can embrace their own uniqueness by
Huh.
doing something totally which is personal to them. It is literally their own canvas where they can paint the whatever they will paint is the right answer.
Right answer, absolutely. And whenever I have kids in my room, I say, and they're sitting with art books and all, coloring books, and I always tell कि तुम लोग को सेम कॉपी करने की जरूरत नहीं है. This is my room.
Right.
My rules are paint with your own colors. Don't just copy.
Exactly.
Whatever you are feeling,
Exactly.
just color that. So perfection is
Right.
not required when you are in my room. So
Right,
yeah.
absolutely.
So how does creativity help children deal with fear or maybe failure or maybe self doubt? I mean, do creativity help in motivates them?
Certainly, creativity gives children something very, very powerful. The emotional control, actually, it gives them emotional control through expression.
Right.
When feelings stay stuck inside our body, they feel bigger and more scarier.
Right.
So, but when a child draws their fear, writes about a mistake, and imagines a solution, actually, their brain moves from helplessness to processing. Like,
That's
for example, if a child draws their fear as a monster and give it a funny name,
yes.
something shifts psychologically. They
Right.
are no longer frozen by the fear, they
Right.
are interacting with it now,
Yeah.
and it actually reduces their emotional intensity.
Yeah.
And creativity also builds flexible thinking. Children who regularly imagine, draw, and create,
Hmm.
they become better at asking questions.
Yeah.
And this is super, super important, how you ask questions.
Yeah.
So what they'll start thinking as in, like, what else I can try, what is the another way for this particular problem, what if I try again in a different way.
Yes.
And this flexibility is the antidote to self doubt.
Absolutely.
And fear and failure feel overwhelming mainly when the child feels stuck.
Yes.
Creativity keeps the mind moving, and
Yes.
that's how it works.
Yes, and so I really want to thank all the schools for this. All the teachers were doing such a good job at school. I have two kids at my home, and both in different schools, and they are like in very small, like KG and class one. So when my son was in nursery, then also the teacher used to give them papers, normal random sheets, and asked them to draw whatever they wanted to draw. So every day used to bring something. कभी tree बनाया, कभी parents बनाया, कभी grandmom grandpa बनाए, and what not.
Right.
And it was helping them, to create something very big emotionally. They used to like calm the child before going back to home. So it was a
Right.
wonderful job they were doing earlier. And now also every school is promoting. So thanks to every teacher who is doing such a great job. And now coming to the main topic, the screen time, the phone time, which children are getting addicted to these days. They are free and they are on their laptops, on their iPad, or maybe just YouTube, Netflix on the TV. So
Right.
many parents like me, they worry about screens and overstimulation. How does
Right.
your journal gently pull children back to themselves?
This is actually a real concern today. Children's nervous system are constantly on high stimulation mode. Like
Right,
this fast visual, quick rewards, constant scrolling, and this over time reduces their natural ability to pause and reflect and
right,
self-regulate.
right,
So, in my opinion, the solution is just not just removing the screens. The
right,
real solution is rebuilding the child's relationship with stillness.
right.
Like, in my opinion, that is exactly what this journal quietly does. When a child sits for just 5 minutes calmly with this journal, no rush, no flashing rewards, their nervous system begins to downshift.
Right.
And the evening reflection, the morning gratitude, the simple weather check, these are small micro moments for coming back inward. And over time, the child starts experiencing something they rarely get into today's world, that is quite self connection. It is so important, quite self connection. And we are just retraining the brain to enjoy this pausing, noticing, and reflection through
Right.
this journal. And
Right.
that is how the overstimulation is gently balanced, not by force, but by creating something calmer that
Yes.
the child can actually looks forward to.
Yes. Yes. Such a brilliant idea. And I always say that at least 1 hour of 1 hour gap should be there between the
Yeah.
screen and between your sleep time, so that you get the mind gets calm. So whenever I always try that, I don't give phone to my son just before like 45 minutes of his sleeping pattern, before 45
Right.
minutes of his sleeping pattern. So this matters a lot. And if
Yeah.
you are writing a journal at that time, what better than that? So yes, yeah,
Exactly.
yes. So Sakshi ma'am, I really wanted to ask again one important thing. हर
Mhm.
जगह competitive nature है. Everywhere there are competitions, be it studying, be it games, be it sports, be it art. Everywhere there is, competition going on between the children, between the parents. Every parent thinks कि हमारा child उससे थोड़ा better होना चाहिए. But why this
Right.
chaos? I mean, we have also been brought up, but this chaos can be seen in this era. मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा ये I could feel that. So I always tell in my reels as well that please don't create a chaos. Just calm down. There is no need of secrecy, too much of competition always. So how do we celebrate these small wins in a world which is obsessed with achievements, big achievements?
Exactly. This question is really very close to my heart because childhood confidence is built far more on the small wins noticed consistently
Yeah.
than on big achievements celebrated occasionally. That is what my belief is.
Right.
And the key is to shift what we spotlight. Great marks, first prize, we begin we only notice that. So
Yes.
we should start noticing that I saw you try again, or you
Right.
stayed calm there in that situation where you were feeling that okay, something is not right. You stayed calm in that situation, you didn't give up very quickly.
Right.
So this journal supports this beautifully through things like rating your day, jar of awesome moments, trying something hard, being kind to yourself. These things, these actually train child's brain to recognize small progresses, small wins. And when child repeatedly notice about themselves, it becomes their own identity. They start to trust that. And in this world where we are always constantly chasing big trophies, this actually helps them start to notice about themselves and build big confidence in them.
Yeah. So, yes, such a beautiful thing. And I also want to tell just not children, parents, you also do follow this small things, because when you practice these small things in everyday's life, your life will change. You will have a happy, well balanced, and a calm mind, which would help you explore new things in life. Be happy, be smiling, and take everything very calmly. There will be no panic situation. So
Correct.
I was just reading about your journal, and it is a 31-day journal, if I'm not wrong. So ma'am, do you think like if a child or a parent completes 31-day adventure sincerely, he
Yeah.
will start experiencing the change? And what inner change do you hope to see after completing the 31-day journal?
First of all, there is just no pressure. It is just what I am looking here. I'm not looking for louder children or I just look children as the steadier ones. And
Yes.
after 31 days, they will small shifts which will come in them is that they will start to name their feeling a little better. They
Right.
will start to even notice their own effort a little better. They
Hmm.
will recover from their own mistakes fast. They will not just stuck there. They'll not feel the stuck thing in them. And
Yeah.
that is a success in my opinion.
Yes.
Because confidence is not volume. It
Right.
is a self trust.
Yeah.
And self trust builds quietly. So this
Right.
is what this journal is going to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, this is just not a January journal. It is just a spirit
Beginning.
which can be lived beyond the month of January, and we are already
Exactly.
at the end of February month of February,
Yeah.
and I really wish to tell every viewer that if you are not started yet, it's okay. Start it now. It's never too late to start. So,
Exactly. And
yes,
one
yes,
more thing I just want to say, that we do every month, we post monthly journals for the same purpose. So that they have a constant flow of this activity, so that they can do it monthly and
yes.
they can review themselves.
Yes. So I will all obviously pin the ma'am's Instagram handle and pin her number in my video, and you can just connect with her whenever you feel free. And trust me, she's just a call away. You can just talk to her even if you feel low on energy. So she's
So,
that good. So yes, ma'am. One message you'd like to give directly to children watching this?
my message is for parents basically,
Yes.
children, because big change in children really comes from big
Parents.
lectures. It
Yeah.
actually comes from small moments, and that too with repetition, with love.
Yeah.
So that is the heart behind this journal, and this journal we are building together. This whole idea of presence over pressure, this whole conversation actually resonated in so many ways with me. So I would love to stay connected, and I would definitely just say one core message, that change in kids comes with repetition of small meaningful actions. So please believe in that, and that's how I can move forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And as we come to the end of this beautiful conversation, I think we all are taking back something truly meaningful today. A reminder that raising children is not about doing more, but about doing the right little things with intention. Thank you
Right.
so much, Sakshi ma'am, for sharing
Thank you
your
so much.
wisdom, your heart, and such a thoughtful approach towards nurturing growing minds. Your work reminds us that confidence, emotional strength, and happiness are not taught through pressure, but through small,
Exactly.
little, consistent moments of connection. On behalf of Tintin, you and every parent and child watching today, thank you for inspiring us to slow down, to listen more and fun everyday routines into beautiful adventures of growth. We are truly
Thank
grateful
you
for
so much.
your time, ma'am, your energy, and the impact you are creating in the lives of children and all the families who are listening to you. Thank you once
Thank you
again
so much. Thank you.
being with us today, and I just hope we keep on, continue spreading the journey of mindful parenting together.